Now, people who don't think at all will say, well, you shouldn't compare and categorize anything or blame anyone. Guess what? A lot of people are to blame. And I can talk about Patrick Teahan, who is a professional counselor on a YouTuber. And guess what? He compared himself to other people, and he was taught very well to heal himself. So he had very good company to heal himself. But how do you think he got out of, how do you think every single victim gets out of their hell? I mean, they have to be able to compare and categorize. Comparing it like, oh, well, that person doesn't get attacked or made to want to die from severe abuse. Like, you know, Jordan Turpin. She jumped out of her parents' second floor story building knowing that she could have died very easily if they would have heard her, if they would have stepped outside at that second in time or heard something, you know, she would have died. They would have just killed her. And no one would have known about the Turpins, the House of Horrors, the 13 Children. Alright, she was able to compare to abuse. Now, I was too with, you know, family TV shows on TV. Like, you know, it's just not normal. And then I was always told by all these insane abusers, well, you had it good. Oh, you had it so good. And, oh my God. Oh. Victim needs is to have their own place, their own space, to be able to think clearly. And be able to just realize that, oh, most of my life shouldn't have been stolen away from me from insane Nephilim narcissists. I mean, it's so obvious about the abuse that a victim goes through, but nobody gives a fuck. I mean, that's what I've noticed. You know, to go and say, well, what proof is there that you were ever harmed? There is no proof, is there? Hey, how are crimes committed? Quickly. And they leave the scene of the crime, so they don't get caught. I mean, to be falsely accused, like, victims have absolutely no proof at all. Because their insane abuser has their hold over them. Not only with their brainwashing them to death, with all their manipulating lies, but then also they make sure that they don't have a penny. I mean, a penny wouldn't help you out. $1 wouldn't help you out. But they make sure that their victim has nothing so that they can't escape them. And then they come up with all these lies. Oh, well, you could have left whenever you wanted. No. You need resources in order to do things. And then they come up with, oh, my victim. I'm a victim to the person says they're a victim to me. I'm a victim to them. You know how much I gave to her? You know how much I give. You just, oh God, you don't know what I have to go through. She's so awful. Oh. And it's all fake. That's what narcissists do. They're fake as hell. They pinpoint their victim and destroy them in every way that they could possibly. Manipulation with all their lies to brainwash them. Oh, and the worst and I'll just bring up that name again, Patrick Teahan. He would probably agree with me. The worst abuse. I mean, anyone who went through complex post-traumatic distress disorder, the worst abuse is master manipulating lies to tell a victim that they were never harmed. They're crazy and it's in their head. Now that might never happen to Patrick Teahan. Alright, but he would probably agree with me that, yeah, that's like the worst thing that you could do to what is happening is the victim is then re-traumatized. So they might have already, got over it and all, but the insane abuser won't allow them to get over it now, will they? Because they keep on manipulating them with all their lies. Oh, that never happened. Making the victim think to second guess themselves. Well, maybe that is true. Maybe I am crazy like my insane abuser says that I am. I mean, I must be insane because they keep on manipulating me and attacking me. You're insane. It's all in your head. You're making this all up. Because they can't accept the truth. They don't want to accept the truth, but the main thing is they want energy, the good energy from their victim who they want to destroy. They want their victim to be destroyed with all their lies. So keep it up. As many times as they can do it, they will. And it's like, how can somebody have that much energy? Oh my God, And to be that disgusting to another individual, to want them to be destroyed by their manipulating lies. I mean, it's just awful. It really, really is. I really enjoy Patrick Teahan's, what he puts on Facebook, what he puts on YouTube. It's right up there. That your abuser wants you to play in their role. It wants you to be a victim for your whole life, and they degrade you entirely. You're not allowed to have a life. You're not allowed to be happy. You have to go and play in their role. Well, you were abused your whole life, and you have to stay in that little box, and you can't leave. You have to stay in the box of hell that I created for you in your life. You have to stay in the hell that I created for you. You're not allowed to, nope, everything that you say is not correct. I'm the perfect one. I have all the say. It's all about my selfish destruction upon you. And all I want from you is to want to die from me. And I'm just speaking the truth because I've been through it like a million fucking times. I'm just sick of it. I'm sick of these monsters that were able to do anything that they wanted in my life just because that was the position that I was put in. I can't help it. My circumstances are that bad. I never wanted my situation to never ever have any help. I want to help out. I want to help out myself and other victims who are out there. And God, this world's just so bad right now. And oh my God, I have nothing. I certainly can't help out any victims. My life is just that bad. And I never wanted it to be that bad. Did I ever have security in my life? Did I ever have a safe, secure spot? I mean, only with late Susan Chappelle and recently, but not really. You know? I mean, it would have been nice to be like how my kids had it. They had it made, you know? Compared to me. And I'm allowed to compare. Because that's the only way you learn. Think about it. Like, you have to compare things. That's the only way a person's able to learn. Comparing things and categorizing them.